Hello and welcome to another one of D's ADD videos. Today we're going to look at some more advanced examples of implicit derivatives. So let's get started. Here we're going to have 2y times y prime. That can be rewritten as 3x plus 2y raised to the 1/2 using basic algebra exponent rules. And when you derive that, you use the chain rule. You rewrite what's inside. I did not derive it, so I do not put a y prime there. Subtract 1, and then multiply by the derivative of the inside. So in this case, we're going to have a 3 plus 2y prime. Now it's just a matter of cleaning house a little bit. Let's rewrite this side for now. This negative exponent means come down to the denominator, so we have 3 plus 2y prime over the 2 goes in the denominator because it's 1 over 2 times 3x plus 2y to the half. So now our goal is to get y primes all on one side. Can't do that with this divided here, so what we're going to do is multiply it on both sides. So the 2 times 2 gives you 4, and then you have all of that equals 3 plus 2y prime. Subtract that 2y prime on both sides. Then we're going to factor it out and divide by what's left. So if you're timid in any way with your algebra, you need to practice. So final answer would be y prime equals 3 over all that good stuff right there. Okay? Here what I do is I derive, so the derivative of the exponent's a product rule, 3y plus 3x y prime. Did not need a y prime here because I didn't derive the y there. Times your e to the 3xy. Distribute this through. We need to be able to move freely on either side of the equal sign. Cannot do that with this multiplication, so when we distribute it through, we now have addition subtraction, which gives us the free mobility we seek. Oops, forgot the x. Bring the y primes to one side and everything else to the other side. Let's just subtract the 6y prime on that side and subtract this 3x or 3e to the 3xy on both sides. And when you do so, oops, forgot the minus 6y prime there. Factor out the y prime. And then y prime would be 4 minus 3e to the 3xy over 3x e to the 3xy minus 6. All right, hopefully that's clear. Move on to the last one, natural log example. What I'm going to do first is use a little algebra to make my natural log derivative easier. If you remember, I can rewrite using the exponents. Then I can bring down as a coefficient that said exponent, making my derivative much easier. I'm avoiding a chain rule within a chain rule. So then this side did not change. So here the derivative is going to be that 1/2 comes along for the ride. Natural log derivatives, you derive the argument over the argument. So that's going to be 9x squared plus 8y all over. Hopefully some of you are panicking, asking yourself, why didn't he put a y prime over there? Just because I forgot. Then that's going to be 3 plus 2y, y prime. Okay? So now the goal is to get the y primes up out of the denominator. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2 times that denominator, 3x cubed plus 4y squared. Squeeze it in there. That'll cancel this with this side and that side. When I do that on this side, I have a 2. I'm going to go ahead and distribute that 2 through. So if I distribute the 2 through this, I'd get a 6 x cubed plus 8y squared. FOIL out the right side. That's going to give you 18x cubed plus 12x cubed y prime plus 16y prime y squared, the last term. The next step is to get all your y primes on one side. So it'd be easier just to subtract this one y prime right here. And then we can subtract that 18x cubed on both sides. And when you do so, you're going to get a 9x squared minus 18x cubed equals 12x cubed y prime plus 16y prime y squared minus that 8y prime. None of these have the same exact exponents, or they're not considered to be like terms, but each one of these has a y that you can factor out, or y prime, sorry. I didn't think I could fit it in, but I might be able to squeeze just that little portion in. Hat over factor tells you what's left. And then your final answer is just the division of this over that. So let me see. Okay, so I apparently forgot this term here, the 24y squared. So it should have been on this step. It would have been subtracted over on this side and ended up in your numerator. Sorry about that. Hopefully some of you were panicking and caught that. So this here would be your final answer of 9x squared minus 18x cubed minus that 24y squared I forgot about over that 12x cubed plus 16y squared minus 8y. All right, a little tired there. Been doing videos since 7:30. It's now 3:30 in the morning. And I got up at 5:30 this morning and worked till about noon. So I've been doing this for quite some time today. I appreciate all your patience. I hope I've clarified any confusion that you might have. Practice, practice, practice as always. Thank you and have a nice day.